How are all of you doing this evening? Oh, hello, Siwana, Holly. Oh, my brain's just... Oh, shoot, I gotta go to YouTube. Chappy the best. Prevolution. I'm just gonna keep calling you different things. How is everybody doing? One 18 5 28 5 25 12 9 19 25 14 9 1 4 7 20 15 21 19. I don't understand. Oh, I love it. I'm smoky. I hope everyone's doing wonderful this evening. My brain's a little shuffled because I work 12 hours. But it's fine though. I'm Smokey. I'm smoking. I'm Chappy. Hi, Smokey and smoking. Chappy, you the best. Nah, I'm like 12 hours days. Did that before. Good job, Chappy. Make that cash. Yeah. Let me see. Calc. Let's do 10 times 40. Oops. Let's pull a notepad. Let's see how much more money I'm going to make. So I was doing 10 times 7. 10 times 5. 50. So 40 hours. Oh, jeez. I can't type. 10 times 40. 22. Yeah, divided by 2. Plus 22. So I was making $1,200 a week. Used to do 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. Yeah. Let's see, 12 times 6. That's 72 hours. I'm going to be getting 72 hours now. Oh, there's my mic. So minus 40, 32 times. Yeah, my pay is going to go up $729 a week by doing overtime. No, they probably want me to work 70. They probably want me to work 7 days. Well, what's the difference then? Calc. 12 times 7, 84 hours a week. Minus 40, 44 times 14, 58, 60. Plus 884. That's 23.42 a week. That would be a lot better. So basically, by going to 12s every day, my pay doubles. I can live with that. But I'm probably not going to work this Sunday because I need to do laundry. Oh, we got 7. How many people we got in here? 4.
Hi everyone, I'm Alex Arnold, and this is the breakdown.
No breakdowns. There we go. We got 7 people. Hey Ernie, what's going on? You make more in a whole week than I do in 1 month. No, right now I'm making about 12, 15. Make Davey angry. I make about 12, 15 a week, but it's heavily taxed, and my rent comes straight out of that. And I was submitting a lot to my 401k, so I still submit a lot to my 401k. So out of 12, 15 a week, nope. Yep, that's a week. I didn't even do 2 weeks. I would probably get $800. Not even that, $700. Yeah, about $500 right off the top. $500 to $600 right off the top. Shoot, you wanna know crazy? Let me do the math for when I'm in the field. I do 16-hour days there. That's 112 hours a week. That's 72 hours of overtime. 2386. 0.8. 4. 3270 a week when I'm working 16-hour days. It's even better when I'm doing 18-hour days. 986 euros a month. How many euros to $1? Let's see what that math is. I don't know why I want to know what people make. Maybe because I want to change jobs, but also I'm half curious. So 884. That's $1,000 a month. No, 986. Wow, 986. That's $1,121. That's pretty good. My buddy pulled 109. My record is 92. Now we usually do about 112 to 112 to 126 hours a week. $86 times 33, 15, 2850. Yeah, if I'm on 18s, I almost get $4 grand a week. But that means I definitely won't be seeing you guys nearly as much. And unfortunately, my bills are like stupid. I have crappy paying night job. The only reason I work is because of the free gym membership. I get $7.71 for my daughter, and I get about $150 to $20 a week. Yeah, but I told you guys what I pay in taxes, right? I'm afraid to do taxes this year because I think I paid around $25,000, $20,000 to $25,000 in taxes. And then they just cut us down to no hours right after the holidays. That kind of sucked. So like, yeah, family, I'll buy you whatever. I have about $100 a week. If I'm good, I try to spend like less than $100 a week, but very rarely does that happen because cigarettes are $6 a day. 6 to 7. 6. That's $42 a week. And then lunch is like $15 a day because it's stupid in Odessa. I don't know. I'm not even going to do it. It's ridiculous. Like basically they jack up the prices here ridiculously. It's hurtful because they're like, hey, oil field guys, y'all make a lot of money. Yeah, we also work our asses off. If any of you want to come to the oil field, we will be hiring again at the end of March. This is depressing. Why? Because I make so much money? You'd think I do. I do. But when I'm rocking and rolling, I might work a full month and have 3 days off. And it's just because I begged and pleaded for that 3 days off. I'll tell the men folk. Oh, to come to the oil fields? Yeah, come on out. It's not easy. It sucks. My job doesn't make me physically tired. My job makes me mentally tired. When we're broken, we're broke hard. And just being out there that long is... It's fun times. But I'm talking to you people about money. Sorry. If y'all want to break y'all's backs and make a lot of money, need mechanics? Yeah, they need mechanics. Now the rat race of life is depressing sometimes. Money, work, home, money, work, home, money, work, home. Chappy, chappy, work, sleep. Yeah. When I'm in the field, I'm usually out in a man camp. So, we're getting 16 to 18 hours a day, but we're usually 12-hour days, and then it could be up to a 2-3 hour drive time. But basically, you get to the man camp, and if they have food, you get chow. You take a shower, and you go straight to bed. And then you're up at 4 in the morning. Yeah, I wish. I can't do any of that stuff. Not a bit of it. Chappy's a real man. I don't know about that. I can't really listen, but I wanted to check in and say hi. Oh, Emmy, come on. I saw Nathan's video earlier. He had 420 always, David. Haha. Hope y'all saw Nathan's video. It was pretty good. He promoted the channel. I don't know if I got any subscribers out of it, but he promoted the channel. Where's my friend's account? But yeah, he had Thomas Flannery. They were getting ready for their big stream. I guess that's this weekend, maybe. Makes me happy, Davey. But yeah. Yeah, the 24-hour stream is going to be awesome. And they said they were going to promote me, which maybe we'll get some new subs out of it. Yeah, Nathan was live 3 hours ago. I popped in for a little bit. Yeah, I think I got a couple subscribers. I'm up to 227 now. I'm going to play RDR2 now. Give the phone a chance to charge. Prevolution, I'll see you in a little bit, I'm sure. Ow, hangnail. That was a big one. Anyways, so if y'all don't see me stream in a while, just know. I mean, I'll be streaming for now. y'all will know when I won't be able to stream. I'll put something out on Twitter or Facebook in the groups that we're in, and if I ever get any time, I'll do questions and answers and stuff. Oh, that's a 38-minute story. Nope, it's already 8 o'clock. They need some donations to do some super cool stuff. It's a horror related, so I'm super excited. And home, it turns out good. Yeah. I'll do my best to check it out, but I've got to work around. We're really broke at work, so it's not just mentally exhausting, it's physically, because we're running around. But whatever. Burt's Bees goes right on the lips, so I don't have to do it later when y'all are sleeping. Hide under your bed and put it on for yous. I don't like this double spacing crap. No more double spacing stories. I burned my finger too. The heck is that? Kiss it, maybe. I don't know if you can see that. Kiss it, make it better. Wait. I don't know if you can. Where's it at? Right there, you see it? Eh, it's not focusing. Whatever. Put it on for yes. What? I make my son my gopher when I work. Yeah, I don't have any kids. Another, again, double. Oh, this is the same one. Sometimes the button doesn't take. Nope. Oh, there's a 4-minuter. Very dense. Guy cow, I think we're going to try. I already need a smoke break. I'll be going for 19 minutes. This is the story. You guys know how it goes. If you want to read along, please do, because you know I stammer and stumble. If my mic goes crazy, just give me a bunch of emojis or something. Give me like a bunch of... What do we got? Give me a bunch of these. Oh, I can pick a tone. I don't know. Give me a bunch of those. Hey, Smiley. Guy cow. Hey, Civ. Hey, Smiley. How are y'all doing? Yeah, we're 11 people. I think we can do some I say plop. Or give me some muscles. Plop, plop, plop. And the crew's coming together. Crew always comes together. This crew's the best. I love you guys the most. Oh, my mom sent me a text. I gotta read that real quick. I'm sorry, guys. I saw it earlier. I was like, I can't read this right now, Mom. I'll read it because it says, love, Mom. It says, to my son. This isn't creepy, but deal with it. Sometimes I wish you were still small, not yet big, and strong and tall. For when I think of yesterday, I close my eyes and see you play. I often miss that little boy who pestered me to buy a toy, who filled my days with pure delights. From early morn to late at night, we watch our children change and grow as seasons come and then they quickly go. But our God has perfect plan to shape a boy into a man. Today, my son, I'm proud of you for all the thoughtful things you do. I love you till my days are done, and I'm so grateful for my son. I said y'all said aw. So let's get some aw's going. Because she might come in and check. Anyways. I love you to the moon. You know moms. I love my mama. So that guy that... I probably lost my cool this morning. I confronted that guy that called me yesterday. And, I don't know. Cougar Blue's always being vulgar. So that guy that called me yesterday and pestered me, and I hung up on him and I called him back. Anyways, I asked him, was that you last night? He goes, yeah. I said, don't you ever effing call me. Oh, I lost my cool so bad. I said, don't you ever call me again when it's not work related, or I will beat your ass. And, I mean, I probably lost my cool. And, I know I did. He said, well, you can't do that. But, then he goes, you know, don't threaten me. I said, well, don't call me unless it's work related. And, he just kept saying that. And I said, well, just don't call me unless it's work related, and we won't have any problems. I really lost my cool this morning. I was in a bad mood. But I quickly got over it. And I didn't apologize to him because I don't need him calling me. And I told him it's not a threat, it's a promise. But I mean, if he calls me, I probably just won't even answer, because I don't want to get fired for hitting a guy. So he's going to call now. That's fine. I mean, I know I lost my cool and not professional, but when you bug me at work, that's one thing, because I'm getting paid for it and you're a coworker. But when you bug me on my time and ask me inane, ridiculous questions that you know I won't answer, that's a complete other. So, whatever. Anyways. Anyways. I mean, I was looking for a job when I found this one, right? No, it wouldn't be like that. No karate. Maybe I put some Burt's Bees on them. No, I'm not extremely private. If other coworkers call me, I'd be fine to talk with them. But he knows that I'm probably not happy with him. That's why I don't show my face in videos. Oh, that's fine. But, you know. No ninja. I'm too big to be a ninja. I'm not a big guy, but I'm no ninja. Got some heft on me. My belly. Anyways, I felt like I had to get it off my chest because I was talking to y'all about it yesterday. Yeah. I mean, if I got my ass beat, it would happen. I'd live with it. Make sure I took my nose ring out. Don't need that getting yanked out. Anyways. Because this is going to be sort of a short stream tonight because I gotta get some sleep. That one's, oh yeah, there it is. No joke, I woke up in a cold sweat last night. I was burning up. Not a cold sweat, a very hot sweat. But when I went to bed, it wasn't very hot. Me thinks maybe I didn't have the best of dreams. Because, I get some really weird nightmares. How am I going to hurt somebody? I can't even open. Why my medicine? It's not even medicine, it's Advil PM. No. No, I don't need people stepping in for me. Not unless I knew I'd, it was something that I couldn't handle. But, no, I overreacted, but I think we're both adults, and we can both respect each other's privacy. Hey, Hope. How are you? Burt's Bees is right here. You want some, Jason? I just put some on. I don't need any more. But here's the story. Burt's Bees. It's a quick 4-minuter, so Jason, if you want to stick around for a couple of these. There are times in one's life where one feels unsafe. Insecurity permeates their being, and despite their best efforts, they cannot quell the fear that builds within them. They seek some form of solace, the refuge against the term. I don't know. Tumultuous. The tumultuous and unpredictable storms that seek to overwhelm them. Great creepy pasta, Wes. Some weather the storm stoically. This one's gonna keep getting me with big words that I never see written. Holding to some deep-rooted faith, divine or otherwise, at this moment will pass. Others lose their vestiges of their sanity remain. Their paranoia evolving into madness, a thunder of sorts to match the lightning of this overwhelming gale. But there's a third person, one known only a few. The Taiwanese call it the ritual of Gai Kao. To engage in this age-old rite, you must first be riding the waves of sadness driven before this chaotic storm. When you feel that you're at your most desperate, seek out a place that is often frequented by most of the people at once. The patio of a coffee shop, a bowling alley, an RV park, any place where the traffic of humanity has left the residue of souls. These are places of great power and will aid greatly in your efforts. It is also easier to do just prior to 8:24 p.m. on October 26th. That is when Cow is the greatest strength. Once there, sit calmly and engage in a mundane activity, reading the newspaper, stirring your coffee, something like this. Do not speak to anyone, or your efforts will be in vain. You must be in a meditative state, engaging only in such mindless activities so your mind can focus on the worry it had. Soon you will become keenly aware of the sounds of the world have dulled. The crappy coffee shop music is gone. The sounds of crashing pins has faded. The engines of vehicles lost in the void. At this point, you must look down. This symbolizes the approach of Gai Kao, the spirit of security. And do not show your reverence by averting your gaze, will result in the most dire of consequences. From this point, you must do exactly what I say. Do not deviate. I will tell you what will happen later if you do. After a few moments, you will hear a heavenly ascended voice bid to you and you raise your eyes. When you do, you'll be looking straight into a yellow, slitted reptilian eyes. Everyone else who is in the room will be gone. You will be the only one who can see this creature. Do not gasp in fear and do not speak. The creature will have a yellowish green scale hide and speak around a gross oversized tongue that's in its mouth. The creature will engage you in a few lines of small talk. Do not speak unless you are answering a question. If it deems you worthy, he will then tell you the remedy of all your current problems. He will know you as well as you know yourself, though whether he is reading your thoughts or not is unclear. Feel free to ask to clarify questions during this time. But always begin your statement with "Great cow." Never ever thank him for his answers, or he will depart. After he has addressed every worry, he will begin to speak of non sequitur events once more. This is important. Do not listen. He will talk of things that interest you. Offer to discuss real-life events, anything to get your attention. Instead, avert your eyes as before and wait for the noise to return to the room. Once this occurs, you may look up and find the room just as it was, and no time will have passed. You may then go forth and feel comforted. But be warned, should any of you deviate from this process, and the cow will put you in a curse. The curse of degeneration. You will slowly regress the evolutionary path. You will sprout hair from your knuckles and brow. Your teeth will go awry as your jaw reforms and your forehead takes a Neanderthal-like appearance. This is an insult from the cow, a cut at your humanity, and an insult to your intelligence. If done correctly, your every care will be comforted. You will once again feel joy. However, from the day on, you will feel cow's presence upon you. He will observe you to take note on your contentment. You will never shake his gaze, the gaze of those large reptilian eyes. It will always feel like someone is watching you, and you get no privacy. So don't feel sad, or call Guy Cow Guy. And if you call him, he's gonna watch you touch yourself at night. Oh, great. I'm gonna look like a Neanderthal now. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. I don't read these things beforehand. I just kind of click on them. Whispers. My wife is really mad at the fact I have no sense of direction, so I packed up my stuff and right. That was funny. That was pretty funny. I like that. Lost iPhones. This is a creepy one. Nope. And then you lost your phone. Ah. Really? You want to cut it out over there? I don't need any creepy noises. Jason. Look. That took me a second. I'm stooped. White Owl. 27 minutes. Not gonna happen. Y'all know my recipe. I just keep to the short ones. Wrong CD. Oh, I can't. Hey, Chappy, what's your middle name? Yep. It's Thomas. It's a really specific question. It took the stoners a second. That's kind of understandable. They're left to be misunderstood. This one's called Death. It's only 8 minutes. Yeah. It's my last baby's name. It's a good name. I haven't checked my mail today. Did anybody send me anything? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I like to guess. Yahoo! My mail. My man. Smudgety smudge. Oh, that's really cool. Check that one out. I really like this one. Oh, she made me another one. I like this one too. Focus. Focus. Thanks, David. My brain just exploded. I ordered a chicken and egg from Amazon. I'll let you know. Oh, what comes first? Yeah. I can send more, LOL. Lauren, send me all the art you want. I love it. What if they arrive at the same time? Thanks, David. My brain just exploded. Something just touched my foot. Don't need stuff touching my foot underneath my desk. That isn't me. It was hair. Because hair gets everywhere. I don't know, I'm playing with the white. Focus. I've actually ordered chicks and eggs. Shipping is important. I ain't exposing my middle name. You should expose your middle name. I want to know what it is. Tell me in Twitter. Smoke. Just a quick hi before I betray you with Morpheus. Wait, what? Shoot blindly under my desk with your crossbow. I made 6 things so far. I think you might get better eventually. No, I love them all. You're doing great. Your art is awesome. It was hair, LOL. This stuff gets everywhere. Everywhere. You ever taken a shower and pulled hair out your butt? Like your butt crack or something? It just gets there. It just gets there. Everywhere. You know if it's in your mouth. This one's called, on that note, we had 14 people in here. Now we're down to 11. I'm just kidding. This one's called Why I Do Not Sleep. Something else touched my foot. Better not be... That's got to deal with a flailing arm. I just went like this underneath my desk. Orpheus, the Greek god of dreams. Red pill, blue pill? Is that why they called him that? Yep. I got butt crack hair. No. Not like that. No, like head hair. Gummy bear. Good idea. Oh, that'd be really creepy if it was that little gummy bear. I'm resurrecting some of his zombie brethren. I have butt crack hair too. No, head hair. When head hair just falls. You guys are failing to... Oh, we're talking about hair everywhere, and there's 14 people in here. That's wonderful. This guy's really disgusting. What is the crap they're talking about? Wait, Lauren, are you jealous that there could be a missing crossbow bolt in my butt crack? I'm gonna stop reading, y'all. Why don't zombies eat Pentecostals? They keep throwing up their hands. That's stupid. Oh, it's a good one, Ernie. Why I do not sleep. Yeah, try to get creepy after that. Because I got a gummy bear hunting me. And I'm eating his brothers. Mom and Dad keep asking why I don't sleep. It's colic, they say. Out of the murky darkness of my bedroom, I wail, calling them to my side. Desperate to make them understand me, they come reluctantly, with exhaustion tugging on the skin beneath their eyes, and dying in a purple dark. Muttering in exasperation, they lift me from my crib. I briefly have to hope that they will understand. I'm always disappointed when they place a bottle on my lips or try to smooth me in the rocking chair. I try pointing to my window, the source that feeds my ever-growing fear. But they do not look. There is so much I would say, if only I could form the words. He says that it's futile for me to try to warn my mom and dad. By the time I'm able to speak, he will have melted back into the shadows, and I won't remember a thing. I'm helpless, unable to do anything for myself. I'm at his mercy, he says. And the flicker of the flame that is my life could extinguish at any moment, suddenly. Most of us live on and grow up with no memories of the terrifying infancy. Some, however, are not so lucky and are snuffed out. He never leaves any evidence behind. It always looks like an accident or pre-existing illness, leaving him free to move on to the next one. He promised I'll forget all of this. It's inevitable, he insists. The image seared into my eyes, the ghastly horrors of his face, will fade from my memory soon enough, but I do not understand how I could ever forget him. The way his nails scrape across the glass of my window before he opens it and steps in my room. The way his dark eyes swirl with malevolence and a pinch of mischief. Just a pinch. The way his moist, hot breath buffets me as I try to sleep. The way his long, greasy, unkempt hair brushes across my face as he leans over my crib. Oh, I'm getting that kid tonight. You best believe he's making fun of my hair. He says that mom and dad cannot see him, but I don't understand how they could be missing a looming, foul-smelling, ageless being such as this. I don't smell. I'll give him that one. How could they be so blind? But I suppose there is no use in asking such questions. They too were visited when they were young, yet they clearly do not remember. Was it the worries and cares of the world that shatter the fragile memories of their infancy? Or does the brain forget as it a means of preservation? For it cannot survive long while it houses a memory of him. Mom and Dad keep mistaking my incessant crying for colic, as if I would scream so loudly simply because I was some discomfort. They're blind to the fear in my eyes and deaf to the unearthly tremor of his unholy laugh. So they place me back in the crib, shutting the light. I hear the footsteps fade down the hallway. I'm truly alone with him and his enveloping presence. And they keep asking why I can't sleep. And then I ask him, do you want some Burt's Bees? And he doesn't ever answer. We're at now. Found a weapon the gummy bear could use. It's a paper clip. I bet if I just do this, I could find that bolt. Or the gummy bear. Dark sunglasses I could use. Ooh, a red one. I like the red ones. I gave my parents a Wii. Hope. I don't want to get distracted by the master of Alvin and the Chipmunk dancers. My friends crack up. We should connect on Wii. What are you guys talking about Wii? Oh, Hope asked. Now I'm thinking of Barf the dog. Man on Spaceballs. Why? Ooh, crap. I thought I might go on a concert of some random musicians who does sound nice, but now I checked the tickets. They cost $50. Narf. Snarf. Just say Narf. $50 and 65 cents. Might be worth it. City 5 cents. Dang it. You set him up for the snarf. I'd have to be so much bigger of a fan to pay that. Anyone play Wii? Now I'm thinking of Barf the dog on Spaceballs. I hear ya. Barf rules. We're at now, Lord Ashley. I'm a Mog, half man, half dog. I'm my own best friend. Bert. Still haven't played the Wii in a long time. I have The truth about London. All right. The truth about London. If you're listening to this, then congratulations. You will soon be one of the few that know the truth. And by then, it'll likely be gone. Not dead, just gone. Vanished, erased, snubbed out. Mark my words, it will happen. But before that day comes, I'm determined to share the information I have. Information that many would prefer to remain out of reach. But information the public deserves to know. I'll start with how I managed to get myself into this mess. Right in the center of the spider's web. Apologies in advance for the hazy details. But I'm going to be vague to keep them off my trail for much longer. Anyways, to put it simply, I hit rock bottom when they found me, homeless on the streets, Her Majesty's London, without a single helping hand in sight. At the time, their offer seemed too good to be true. £100,000 sterling. I was told with private health care, house and a car thrown in too. In hindsight, I should have realized it was. If you're not from the UK, but you've ever visited London, you'll understand what I'm about to say. Doesn't it all seem a bit magical? The gold of the crown sprinkled on every street corner, post box and lamp posts, the place and towers that everyone visits eventually, with their guards, gates, and presence of royalty only meters away. The House of Parliament and the London Underground, mundane and boring to those unfamiliar with them, yet quirky and alluring to those from outside. One of my co-workers once described London as the Disney of capital cities, and I'll be damned if that isn't exactly what they want. Simply put, it's all a front for something much greater. When you visit London, they want you to make fools of yourselves trying to make the Queen's Guard smile. They want you to buy into the excitement of royal weddings and to shake your heads at the parliamentary debates. They want you to read conspiracy theories about what happened to Princess Diana. They want you to believe them. What is the truth? I don't know. And neither will any of you. The point is that you'll sit there and ponder. Ponder and ponder and never, for one moment, look deeper than that thin layer of magic. Because if you do, they just might find another London entirely. Whatever I had expected when I first signed the contract, it was nothing compared to the truth. My job was nothing special. I was a glorified cleanser, responsible for clearing up after the All-Stars, picking up the trash and keeping my head down and mouth shut. If I recall correctly, the official term used was disposable employee, but I digress. When you work in London, says you in London, things are never that easy. London is an enigma, something that hides in plain sight yet remains concealed to a near perfect degree. It is also worth mentioning that London is only a nickname used by those with no official business or importance there, and only spoken publicly by those with nothing to lose. Unfortunately, I'm a member of both groups. Official names include SC Templar, SC1, and SC Crown, with the SC standing for subsidy and the rest standing for God knows what. I have reason to believe that similar facilities exist in other cities worldwide, with rumored locations including Paris catacombs, the Vatican, and the city of Moscow, to name a few. But I have no solid evidence to support these claims. Then again, procuring evidence against the secret of a magnitude is near impossible task, so you'll have to trust my word. Over roughly 9 months of employment in UN London, I stumbled across my fair share of sensitive information, not entirely by accident, but not outright deliberately either. Of course, it wasn't easy. What other cleansing jobs do you know of that force you to go through 2 months of psychological examination, interrogation, and conditioning before they let you near the place? And that isn't even including the security measures underground. Practically every door is magnetically sealed, opening only with the correct key card and fingerprints that change daily. When on the job, there is never a moment when you aren't in the immediate vicinity of an armed guard, security camera, or narrow-eyed supervisor. When you aren't working, you're confined to your accommodation, with every blind spot covered, every mirror two-way, and absolutely no phone service to speak of. Some call the UK the most watched country on earth. And they'd be right, because the secrets of London are that valuable. Moving on to the facility itself, London isn't single. Fortified location, but a labyrinth of disguised chambers, passages, and bunkers stretched beneath the city of London, particularly under and around the River Thames. You won't find them on any map. They aren't accessible through any means known areas available to the public, only through a handful of very specific entry points within the river itself and several mining standard elevator shafts in choice locations around the city. Don't bother asking if there are any of these where any of these entrances are, because I was unconscious and blindfolded during the journey for obvious security reasons. Believe it or not, the history of the facility is one of few scraps of information they gave unwillingly to new employees, likely to create a false sense of lawfulness and security, in a profession that is neither secure nor lawful. London was first founded immediately during World War II in an effort to capitalize on the existing infrastructure of subterranean London. While everyone was hopeful and looking to the light, they took it themselves to sink to new lows. Since then, the tunnels have expanded exponentially, as have the range of their functions, with their depravity and secrecy only growing with each concluding decade. Let's just say that during the stint of a disposable, I saw the remains of some mind-boggling, revolting, and disturbing things. I won't go into the details to spare you your stomach, but I'll give you enough for your mind to fill in the rest. A few other disposables and I were once sent in to clean up after a round of afternoon tea cakes and substances too rare and secret to populate the government's banned substance register, not to mention the meat of animals on the endangered species list. Another cleaning session consisted of emptying an office following its occupant's suicide, marked for incineration. The order had said, "I suppose by now you're wondering how I know all I do. And for that, I don't blame you. The life of a disposable is mostly just following orders from a faceless superior, trudging from one day to the next in silence and staying in the dark. For me, it was much of the same until they chose to promote me. To understand my second job, you need to understand the single biggest source of paranoia for the big wigs behind London, the internet. A single cyber attack or insurrection could expose the truth behind their actions. So within London, no communication over the internet, via phones or any equipment, modern or otherwise, is permitted. Good old-fashioned letters make up vast majority of the communication within the city, which are favored exactly for their primitive, unhackable nature, coupled with a near-zero chance of any physical material escaping the city. And you can see the appeal. This brings me to my second job in London, a courier. Hundreds of couriers are employed within the tunnels, scurrying back and forth, providing a never-ending stream of orders, data and documents, the vast majority of which are marked classified. Read once, then promptly sent to one of the several huge furnaces somewhere in the complex. But in secret, as time ticked by, hundreds upon hundreds of letters came under my supervision. I gradually built up my knowledge of the city, and it terrified me. I learned that the level I had been employed on was only the highest of 5, each more mysterious and secure than the last. I learned that many of the unseen figures we had heard whispers were well-known celebrities, politicians, and intellectuals, and most of all I learned about the Fleming Protocol. What began as 3 words mentioned inconspicuously on the itinerary soon spiraled into a predicament that has me trapped to this day. Remember the term disposable employee? I first assumed it was an intent to demean and frighten us. But in hindsight, I suppose I was never naive. I suppose I was naive to ever assume anything in my situation. Like I said, security is their single greatest concern. And it turns out, someone like me, a nobody, salvaged from the bottom and trapped between the lines, is too great a threat for them to tolerate. Whether it's simply the cold nature of London, or the feature that my kind has nothing left to lose, the fact is that I don't have long left. When I first began my conditioning, I was given a medical examination that includes several different injections disguised as vaccinations. More naively, on my part, I suppose, whatever they gave me, I could feel it growing stronger by the day, seething, throbbing, and sapping what little strength I have. I know now they'll be happy. There'll be no happy endings for me. No meal tickets to Easy Street or Way Out. They want their secret to stay buried, trapped in a legend and a myth, never to see the light of day. I won't give them that luxury. So whatever they cost, I'm making my knowledge known by using my short debriefing period to do the right thing, to serve the public right after a long serving the men in their high towers. Like I said, by the time you're reading this, it's likely be gone. So I'll leave you with one last piece of advice. Next time you hear a sensational conspiracy or scandal too shocking to be true, or something you may think immediately dismiss as improbable in the modern world, think of my story. Think of how much you really know about the back streets and dark cellars of the world around you. And most of all, think about what you can do to bring these places into the light. After all rumors start somewhere. I don't know if I like that one. Holy crap, it's already 8:50. I'm going to have to be rounding this up soon. That was 7 minutes. Was that really 7 minutes? I don't think it was 7 minutes. Hello, anyone miss me? I did. How are you doing, fish? Amy, I thought you were leaving. I'm glad you stayed. David, are you using foul language? Please don't use foul language, David. You guys like testing my patience. I'm so tired in bed already. Yeah, I'm about to be in bed. Haha, Ernie, she knew. She started saying it and didn't know why. Re-Adam Sandler movie before he sold out. Maybe I need to do a rewatch. Sold out or got a job? Chappy, his zombie brain, still streaming like a champ. I am zombie brain. I think I'm gonna go have a cigarette and pass out soon. Chappy, 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 how are you? I'm tired. And I want a cigarette. And I wish I had a girlfriend. And I wish I was rich. And I wish too much, maybe. Wish I won the lottery. Madison and Happy Gilmore are all you need. The locking system of the car is all wonky. Now I have to close it with the key again. When I open it, all the windows roll down simultaneously. When I told them, my father, he was like, yeah, it's because the locking system is connected to the AC. And you smell. Aw, Chappy. Wish you the best as always. Well, thank you, Siwana. I know you all do. But let's be honest, if Chappy had a real life, he wouldn't be doing this. No, I would still try to find a way to keep doing this. We're going to read this quick story. It's called False Awakenings. It's a quick 4-minute. It's okay, Ernie. What would you do if you were a millionaire? I'd start a business. I'd probably buy a couple of my dream cars, but nothing too insane. I'd build my shipping container house. And I'd invest a lot of it. Like, where I can't touch it. Ferd, you're not supposed to tell people that story. It's going to be double birthdays for you tonight. So this is the story real quick. Right now, I'm not writing this just to tell a scary story. I'm effing scared shitless. I need somewhere to vent. It's currently 1:07 a.m. and I'm typing this from my phone under the covers. I'm uncomfortable. Hope, you can't be doing like a bunch of emojis. You make me think my mic messed up. But thank you, Hope. That was very sweet of you. I love both of them. It's been a while since I've watched them. Time for an Adam Sandler watch night. It's right here. I'm uncomfortable and hot, but there's no way I'm leaving the safety of my sheets. Let me begin. To give a little background on my information, hopefully this will distract me. I've had nightmares my entire life, but have never been anything significant. Just the common ones that you get after watching a scary movie or hear a frightening campfire story. They said story twice. It says campfire story. I've always been gullible to that kind of stuff. Yeah, I was the kid that always ran to my parents' room whenever I had a bad dream. Never really been a problem. Recently, though, my nightmares have been getting worse. Hang on. I hear something. It's gone now. It's been about a month since these bad dreams started, and I don't want to sound cliche, but it definitely started after my family moved into the new house. The house seemed normal when we moved in, and it still seems normal now. The only strange thing that happened occurred in my dreams. God, I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. I'm sweating like a GD pig under these sheets. My nightmare is all I can think about. So anyways, like I said, these bad dreams have changed a bit since we moved in. For example, in one of the bad dreams, I remember I killed my entire family. An entire family, not mine. It was like I was watching from someone else's eyes. I don't know who the people were. I was just walking around the house shooting the effing brains out of the family as they slept. That was one effed me up a bit. I never told my parents about these nightmares. My sister has been going through a rough patch. My parents are busy enough keeping her from harming herself. It's been really mentally taxing for all of us. I wasn't about to add to more stress into everyone by complaining about my weird dreams. Yeah, tell your parents you're dreaming of shooting people up. They'll take that well. They'll lock your ass up. Sorry to get personal, but I'm not exactly worried about that at the moment. So I kept the nightmares to myself. After tonight, though, I'll probably bring it up. I guess I'll get the part that's freaking the hell out of me. I've been staying up really late for the past few nights. Usually if I do that, then I forget my dreams and the night goes by quickly. Last night I went to bed early. Today is going to be my first day working at my new job. I was sick, feeling tired all the time. I went to bed around 8 p.m. I woke up sometime during the night after laying in my bed for a bit. I started to notice weird things, like the fact that my room looked different. Just little things, like the furniture had been moved around. But it was definitely my room. I slowly began to realize that I was still dreaming. Everything just felt so surreal. As I was realizing that I was totally dreaming, I noticed the light in my closet was on. As I walked in, which I wasn't that used to, I remembered my mom talking about getting a new light for it because the one that was in there had been burned out. So it was weird that the light would be on. Something inside me was telling me to get up and turn the light off. And that's exactly what I did. Okay, before you start thinking that I'm totally mental, I just remember that I was dreaming. So no one thinks right when they're dreaming. So I got out of bed and went to turn the light off. The light switch was inside the closet. So I opened the door. Just thinking about it gives me the chills. So there was a boy standing in my closet. I can't tell you how old or any details because I saw the back of his head before I fell back on my butt. My head still hurts from the fear that jolted through me. When I woke up again, I was sweating and my head hurt. It was weird because I had never felt actual pain in my dreams before, but my whole body was aching from fear. I was panicky, and I just remembered it being really dark. The quiet was unbearable. I remember reaching over to get my phone, but it wasn't there, which confused me. I always had my phone. I panicked again and looked around my room. Everything was where it should have been, except one thing. The boy was sitting on the end of my bed, facing away from me. I woke up once again. And then here I am now, feeling like I'm going to crap my pants. No nightmare has made me this scared before. I really just need to let this out. F. I'm scared out of my mind. I don't have the courage to get up and run to my parents' room like I used to. My head hurts, and my heart is beating up 100 miles a minute. Not because of my false awakenings. The light in my closet is on. My light's off. Mine turns on automatically. That would be creepy if that sumbitch turned on me. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I kind of keep my gun close to my closet. I don't think I'd get to it before the monster did. I'd be SOL. I'd be a dead Chappy. No pants. You're right, I don't wear pants. I would just poo all over my bed. I mean, I wear pants right now because I'm on camera and I could stand up at any moment and give y'all full frontal. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not that kind of weirdo. Stop playing with it. Off to bed. Night, everyone. Don't forget to be a little bit of burnt bees before bed. I want a gummy bear. Nope. Yeah, you can have that one. I'm looking at myself looking for gummy bears. Stop playing with it or you'll go blind. I could. This thing could totally scratch my eye up. Make me go blind. I'm gonna take a short break. Oh wait, I can do this precisely. No, I can't. Yeah, I can. Let's see how it looks to y'all. Doesn't look like I've held it here for a very long time. Yep, I did. How did your stream go today? I've been streaming for about an hour, 16 minutes. I had to work late tonight. So it went alright. Are you talking to me or talking to somebody else? You want some ice cream? Nah, no ice cream for me tonight. I'm gonna go have a cigarette though. Definitely want one of those. Me. I'll be right back, guys. Kermit the Frog. Oh, guess what I found? Oh, that's a lighter. I found ammos. All my friends have gotten hurt at work. What kind of work was it, Lauren? Does it hurt when you cough down there? That creeped me out. My brother lurks and reads, but I won't sub and say anything despite my pushing him to do it. So sad. Brother should sub me like a factory. Oh. Two minutes. Awesome. PTSD. Worker. Factory. Burp. Just like that, so y'all can barely see me. Here is PTSD. He should just do it. A soldier, that's all. What are you slowing down for? Bloomfield? I can't read this right now. My brain is like... No, I can't do it right now. Whatever. I'm not gonna read it. My brain just went boop. Someone's banging on your door right now. Do you open the door? No. I'll grab my gun. And pew, 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 pew. With the shotgun. I was gonna get a shotgun. It's a crazy shotgun. Let me show you. It's an awesome one. What's it called? Oh, I can't remember the shotgun, what it was. Shotguns. No, not these kind of shotguns. Oh, what's the shotgun I was looking for? It was a 47. Yes. It is called, oh, Sega 12. They are beautiful. Let me show you what they look like. I still want one of these shotguns very much. It's a bad, mean shotgun. You can even make them look like this. Oh, this is a pup. Sega 12. Yeah, it's 47. What do I call it? It's like a 47. AK-47 shotguns made in the same factory, but they wanted like $600 for it, and I didn't have all the money. Whoa, check out the 410 shotgun called Snake Charmer. Images. Oh, it's just a little guy. That guy? I like guns. I mean, I know some of you people don't. I'll never play with my guns. But, I was thinking of a DP-12. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I would buy one of those. That's a bad boy right there. Look at that bad boy. Three times. I've been shot at 3 times. What? This shotgun is an AA-12. It's fully automatic. You can hold it like this and just go. It's very easy to shoot. They're very crazy. Husband has almost died near the big booms lot. What? I like shooting targets. TP-12. Shopping. How much are one of those? TP-12. I just wonder. Oh, $1,700. Yeah. Yeah, Sega 12s aren't usually that much. Shop now. I can get a Sega 12 for gun broker $800. I was gonna buy one for $600, and I'm pretty pissed off I didn't get it. They want $785 for this one. It's not bad. Yeah, I'll buy a Sega 12 one of these days. Dang. My old buddy had a neighbor, ex-non-vet PTSD. We were leaving his home, and the dude came out firing in our car. He thought we were in his house. Dude was out of his kid's mind. What? Jeez. That's crazy. Hey, Jason, you still here? We're talking about guns, and Jason's like, "What's Chappy doing?" Yeah, I should have bought that Sega 12 when I had it. I was making payments on it, and I just said, "Oh, screw it, let's all put it into a Glock." And now I have my Glock. Y'all want to see my gun? I'm gonna unload it and stuff and make sure it doesn't fire. We're already far down the road. We were here, pop, and look back. He's firing at us. I was in the back seat. I just got down. It was nuts. Well, here's the thing. If you hear the shots, you're not shot. I'm gonna apply for a gun license now. I came so close to shooting another hunter in my scope. I said, no, better get a closer look. It still chills me. Jesus. First week in the base, I was told about the guy who dug a hole in the yard. Slept with him with his pistol. Jesus. Yeah, let me see. I don't usually like to show off this kind of stuff because it's rather dangerous. But here it is. I could turn my light off. But something I do want to stress is, you know, I was in the military. I know a lot about my gun. Glocks do not have a safety other than your finger and a double trigger, which will not stop it from firing. If you cock it, it is hot. Kids, if there's any kids in here, if you see a gun, get as far away from it as you can. Tell an adult that you trust about it. If you're an adult and you see a gun and you see a mailbox, put it in the mailbox. But with that being said, I don't know if you can see down the barrel. You can't really see down the barrel, but it's empty. I haven't taken this thing apart in a while. I'm trying to remember how you do it. There you go. There's the slide. There's my barrel. Boop. You can see the barreling on it. Here's the spring. Here's the gun. Here's the plastic part. People seem to think that Glocks are able to go through airports and stuff, but this is metal. Well, here you go. You know, they are not toys. But I need to put it back together. That goes in like that. This goes in like this, and you push it in. Just the whiz, I can't get it in. It just sits right there. It's weird, I gotta push it down a little bit more. Oh, there it goes. Just sits right there like that. And then you put it on here like, nope. On here like this. I can't put my gun together. I don't remember how. Oh, that's right, I gotta go from the very front. And then I do load. But I never, you see it's back, so if it were loaded, the trigger would be forward, but you can see the double trigger right there. If I turn the lights off, you can see that my sight glows. This came from a police officer in, what was that show about cops? It was really funny. In Nevada. Dang it. This is scaring me. We all love you. You assemble that weapon slowly, Private Chappy. He's responsible, though. Yeah, it's like saying we need to go to war with these pieces. Yeah, I used to be a lot better at assembling it quickly, but it always stays in this. I never cock it. Right there's how you. I got an extended mag release, but I was going to show you that it glows in the dark. It's really cool. Let's see here. hard to see, but it's very dim. Oh, do these also glow? I don't remember. Oh yeah, these glow too. You can barely see them. I'm trying to get no light on it. But yeah, I absolutely love this gun. It's a wonderful weapon, and it's full sized. It's a full sized 40. So never put your finger on the trigger. Never aim at anything unless you're willing to kill it. Because if someone enters my house and I point a gun at them, they should know that if I point a gun at somebody, that means I'm willing to kill them. That's what we were taught in the military. That's the way I was taught when I was raised with guns. You know, I only have a gun in my pants. Horn dog. Yeah, guns are not toys. They're very dangerous weapons. I like the range too much. No, that's good. You should always be a good shot. They say women are better shots than men because women are generally calmer. Men get too excited. Like this thing, I'll play with this thing all the time, even though I'll probably shoot my dang eye out. Too many accidental discharges. Yes, it's because people don't fully clear their weapon. Don't properly clear their weapon. It's very sad. Lost that ammo. I'll find it one day when I vacuum. My vacuum cleaner will go sound like it's dying. I look like a cop with this stupid mustache. I need to trim this thing off. I'm gonna fire at my favorite thing. Oh, I think I found it. Nope. Oh, it's my big lip ring. Glad I picked that up with my foot. Let me see, can you see me? Let's see. Oh wait, here. Oh, this. You can't see me, but I can see you. It shot clear through that bad boy, and then went bouncing this way. Great, I think I just gave the gummy bear more ammo. And showed it how to shoot. Are you losing things, Chappy? I always lose things. I throw knives and tomahawks, and it's amazing how couples went to learn. A woman always wins. It's interesting. Yeah. But, you know, I like to play with toy guns, but I'll never play with my gun. You have to have deep appreciation for your weapon before you think you can even think about owning one. If you ever think that you would hurt somebody, never buy a gun. Gemma X, how are you doing with the crazy face? And Gemma X, you're now a moderator like the rest of us. I don't just want to shoot blanks, if you know what I mean. You're ridiculous, bud. So Jimmy, you're catching me at the end of my stream. I won't be able to stream until later, unfortunately, this week, and probably for a time to come. I usually stream at 6 p.m. Central Time and go till 9, but today I started at 8, close to 8. Yo, chat. Dang, a lot of new people. Beckett, Bish. Yo, Chippy Chappy. Beckett, did you know my full name? Was that you that said that? I remember. Hang on, where's that? Vacations. I don't remember now. Somebody said my full name, and I didn't like it, but it's not like it's hidden. Whatever they say at Prevolution. I get thrown on their hood. What? What do you do if the police points their gun at you? What do you do if the police points the gun at me? I will, it depends. If I'm holding a weapon, I will immediately drop the weapon. Release my hand from it. Show them that I'm not using it, and I'll release it. Hopefully it's... Guns aren't really set up to fire if they're dropped. I suppose in the right condition it could. Or they'll ask you to set it down. So you set it down and do exactly what the officer says. Because if an officer points a gun at you, he is willing to shoot you. Understand that and remember that. That anybody who points a gun at you wants to kill you. Even if they're just bluffing. I would take that as a challenge on my life, and I believe my life is more important than some mugger. Not sure if you heard right, but it's Chappy, not streaming for a bit. Metal music playing over the streams. Yeah. Yeah, you call her up. She gave me a bunch of crap about listening to her enough or something. I don't care. I wasn't really paying attention. Yeah. So anyways, guys, I'm going to get me some sleep. Thanks for the mod, Chappy. Well, you're very welcome. But yes, I understand that some of you aren't comfortable with guns, but understand that many people like me, like myself and others, fully recognize the unwanted, warranted power of a weapon that could harm someone, and it's not very likely that I would want to kill someone or shoot them or harm them, but I am fully comfortable with doing so if I was put in that position, that my life were challenged. Obviously the cops, you know, if they point a gun at me, you just stop whatever you're doing. You've done something really bad. Would you shoot to scare someone off instead of taking his life immediately? No. If you shoot a gun, you shoot to kill. Always remember that. The sound, this is the sound that they taught us. Let me clear my weapon. We're not a gun channel here, and here, let me show you that it's clear. You can't really see down the, but this is the sound that we were taught means business. Just that sound right there. If anybody hears that sound, you'll know what that sound means. So no, I will not shoot to scare someone off. Like I said, guns are not toys. If I want to scare someone off, I'll yell at them, I'll throw things at them. I will not pick up my gun unless it's an attempt at my life or I feel warranted. Racking will stop most people. Yes, that sound does mean loaded, and it's enjoy your fifth dimension, Chappy. Please don't shoot me. I'm just a harmless horn dog. No, I wouldn't point my gun at any of you. Obviously, if someone kicked down my door, or someone pulled a weapon on me, a weapon that I would instantly recognize as something harmful or something that would cause death or dismemberment. You know, like if I got into a fight with somebody and I had my gun on me, I would just, if I lost the fight, I would lose the fight. I would never pull my gun out unless that person pulled out a weapon. If you lose a fight, it's better to have a black eye than a dead person. I'm going to the store soon. Okay, Hope. Hopefully this gun talk didn't scare you. Guns aren't meant to be scary, but have a healthy fear of them. You know, even this little bastard right here. But really, I would never even point this at anybody, just showing them what the barrel looks like. Scariest story you ever told. I'm not saying I would take it easy if I shot somebody and killed them. Stacy, how you doing, buddy? I would probably sleep pretty terribly and have to go to a psychiatrist if I killed somebody. But I would never kill someone in anger. I would only do so to save my life. Never let anyone know you're armed until it's too late. That's correct. I'll never open carry because that invites, I think that invites violence. People say that it stops it. I guess that's like having the sign on your lawn that says armed by Brinks. Obviously, if it's a rifle, I'll have it slung over my shoulder. I'll never hold a rifle in a menacing way. Even to know that if I aimed it and shot it, it would hit somebody. Unfortunately, Kel-Tecs are pretty and lighter. Yeah, Kel-Tecs are cool, I guess, but I like my Glock. You show your friends your Kel-Tecs, or whatever. You shoot your enemies with the Glock. That's just how it goes. When I shoot my gun, it's out of love. No, when I shoot my gun, it's out of understanding that I live in a free country, and in no means challenge my life. And I know many of you probably feel very differently than I do, but understand, once again, I'm a trained military veteran, and I would never do something drastically to impair my ideal of what I believe. People who don't like guns should put a sign in their yard saying no guns in here. Night, everyone. Night, Hope. I mean, I'm kind of on a gun rant right now, but right now I have it pointed away from me. I won't even point a gun towards me. Sorry, can't hear well. Not sure if you saw my Chappy chopsticks comment earlier. I did not see it. I'm sorry. Murdoch, thank you, Chappy, for your service. No worries. It was the military was the best and worst time of my life ever. That was 8 years. That was a lifetime ago. And would I do it all again? Of course. I would do it differently, but I would do it all again. But yeah. So sorry that y'all had to hear my rhetoric on guns. I'm usually reading creepy stories or shooting stupid things with my darts or BBs. I wouldn't even shoot this at anybody unless I meant to do them harm. And for no reason do I want to harm anybody, with that being said. I don't go around just thinking, oh man, I could shoot that guy right now. No, I don't harbor hate for very many people at all. I don't even hate the guy that I threatened to whoop his ass today, which, once again, very childish of me to do so, but I don't hate him. He does what he does out of pure enjoyment of doing so. You know, I'm not a hateful person. I'm not a mean-spirited person. Yes, gun education is very important. My dad was a Master Chief, so I think I know what you mean. Yeah, I was only a sergeant and got busted down because I was smoking in my room. Like smoking in my room, and they're like, "Oh, what's the ashtray?" Blah blah blah. They were jerks about it. But my ex-commander was kind of a dick. Basically, ate Chinese with chopsticks. Kept thinking of things like Chappy chopsticks. You got into a fight today? Sorry to hear that. No, I did not get into a fight. And let me state this again. I do not want to fight. How can we expect to teach children how to learn to read if they can't even fit inside the building? I don't want to hear your excuses. The center has to be at least 3 times bigger than this. Oh, David. Have you ever been married? I've never been married. That's just me. I've had girlfriends. I just got beat up I usually got beat up when I was growing up. I wish I knew how to fight. Don't bring a gun to a fist fight. Never bring a gun to a fist fight. If I get my concealed handgun license, I may carry at certain times, but if I got jumped, I might pull a gun. But if I got into a fight that I caused or someone caused, like if it's a fight, it's a fight. If it's an attempt on my life, it's something totally different. And they got black lung, pop, cough, cough. Sergeants usually get all the ladies. Yeah. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna sign off. It's 9:40. What are you guys doing to me? I gotta get me some sleepy sleeps because I gotta wake up early on Saturday and work for 12 hours. But once again, really, you guys are getting beat up as a fight. Yeah. I mean, Chappy, can I be your wingman? Oh, Horn Dog. How old are you, Horn Dog? But yeah, I think, you know, to go back on what I was saying about guns, gun safety is very important. You should always know how to clean and disassemble and reassemble your weapon. Not necessarily know what every part's called, but have a full respect for it. And know how to use it, especially in times of distress. You're 33. You could be my wingman, Horn Dog. I always got respect for a gun. There's not many guns here in Canada. I guess that's why we want to play hockey as kids. We learn how to punch somebody in the nose at a younger age. Yeah. Thanks for chilling with us, Chappy. Well, no worries. You know, I love you guys and I love streaming, but work's more important and they pay me more. Not if... I need some more gummy bears before I go to bed. Not if Grin and Fair... if Smiley's around. That guy's gonna give me one of his paychecks one of these days. He's pretty much given me one. I'll chill for a little bit more. You guys can ask me questions if you want. Personal, I'll tell you if they're too personal. But you have 6 gummy bears to maybe more, but 6 right now. I don't know how to fight, so I just try to walk away from everyone who wants to fight me. Exactly. Good night, Chappy. Hopefully you can catch you tomorrow if you stream. Yes, I stream every single day, Gemma. Oh, Gemma. That reminds me of the SNL character. She's British, and it's always like some big guy that they have. It's usually when they have actors that are really big. Why did it look red for a second there? That was kind of cool. Gummy bear. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Like, my name's Gemma. I'm a singer. She's like British or something. It's really funny. Crazy. Words are more powerful than anything else. Not necessarily. Most of the time, it's best to keep your mouth shut and not let anybody know what you have. Sup, crazy? LOL. Maybe draw a gummy bear. Yeah, draw me a gummy bear, Lauren. I took a tiny bite. Yeah, you took a tiny bite of my gummy bear. Look at that. Oh, whatever. Hey, crazy chicken dude. Haven't seen you in a while. I got 2 ears, 1 mouth for a reason. That's right. Tell us an Air Force party story. I will tell you one that I'm not quite proud of. But basically, there was this guy, and he was dating this underage girl, and they broke up. And she started dating this other guy I knew. And he basically got that guy in trouble for dating his ex-girlfriend that he was clearly dating, and nobody cared to rat him out because, you know. But anyways, he was going to Korea, and I had just come in from the strip. I'm not going to finish this story. Hey, Mom. No, anyways, I came in from the strip, and I saw him sleeping on the couch. And yeah, I'll finish that story later. Crazy party story. I used to drink at a bar in Vegas that the Killer's bassist used to hang out at. He was dating the fiddle player. But Yeah. I can just think of a lot of times we partied and stuff. Hello, Prevolution. Can I borrow a gummy bear? You don't bring back gummy bears. You can have a white one. If you can grab it, you can have it. This one time at band camp, I learned how to play a tuba. No, I never went to band camp. I was in summer school almost every year. Chappy, have you ever stolen something? Yes, when I was a child, I stole a lollipop and they caught me. My mom made me go back to the store and apologize. And I was crying and stuff. I wasn't even that young. I was in middle school or something like that. Hey Chappy, I have a 5-pound gummy bear. I want it. Tell us Air Force story. You were a good boy. Oh man. Any gummy bears now are boxers or briefs, neither. Try to grab the gummy bear. It's not working. My mom made me apologize as well. Yeah. But I learned my lesson about stealing. If you can't afford it, you don't need it. It's the same as goes for credit cards. If you can't afford it, you don't need it. Good boy in the Air Force. I was very rarely a good boy in the Air Force. I was really good at my job. I just probably had a knack for showing up late. Or not at all. Some days be too drunk. Chappy Commando. I also live by that creed. Makes grabby hands at the gummy bear. Oh, here you go. Y'all can, if y'all want to share it, it's huge. Look, it's the size of my head. Wait. I almost enlisted in the Air Force. Changed my mind. No. Like I said, it's the best and worst 8 years of my life. Really. It changed me to be a better man, I think. Like a mouth before missing, and they come looking for you. Good news, tomorrow we're going to get mulch for the chickens run, so streams looks cleaner now. Gummy bear giveaway! Oh. Yeah, I'll include, if anybody wins, if I ever put this up for a giveaway, I'll make sure I include gummy bears. But trust me, maybe I'll make a video this weekend. This is all the stuff for streaming that you would need to do what I do. But if you do it, you best believe I'm gonna put Burt's Bees on you till you can't move and you just feel the peppery goodness of the peppermint and vitamin E, all 100% natural. All beeswax, cocoa oil, sunflower seed oil, peppermint oil, lanolin, tocopherol, rosemary leaf extract, soybean oil, canola oil, limonene. I'm gonna put that all over you. It's gonna make your body feel real nice. Just real nice. Hey Cassandra, how are you? But anyways, I'm too shy to stream. Nah, man, you should always stream. How many subscribers we got now? I'd like to hit like 500 subscribers before I do the giveaway. We're at 228. I hope that's not too much to ask. Chappy, you should send some Burt's Bees with it too. I might send a headshot with Burt's Bees and signed or something. I don't know. Do you have a debit card? Yes. Yes, I do. Doing good, Cassandra said. Civ. So was I after I did it. I'm not fearless. I'm now fearless. Well, if y'all really want to, look at my first live stream. It was just like 15 or 20 minutes or maybe longer. I'd stream, but I don't want to get arrested. Some of you guys were on my first stream, and y'all saw how nervous I was. I kept talking about it, and I was rambling. Don't play with bears, just the gummy kind. But honestly, after you stream the first time, you just kind of grow to be okay with it. Get some subs tomorrow on Nathan's 24-hour stream. Heck yeah. Yeah, Nathan said they're going to try to sub me on the channel tomorrow because I do the creepy channel now instead of Nathan Barnett's video. But I'm going to have to check out their video. I'd stream, but I don't want to break YouTube, and now it's totally understanding. And any of you guys, you know, if you do win it, but you don't want it, I can get you something of equal value or money. I only fight in a mud wrestling ring in the Bluff. Mama, you still here? If you are, everybody loved your poem. Getting off, guys. My kid. To bed. Night. Oh, what's my hair doing? What's this? What's this all about? Ow, ow, ow. But yeah, I'm also very tired. I need to get some sleep. My eyes are falling down. But yeah, I'll answer a couple more questions if anybody's got them. Going to find a drawing tablet, maybe. Awesome. If you want to stream, just have to start where you are, like Chappy did. Yeah. I'd like to see you sleep, Chappy. That's creepy. You're not going to watch me sleep. I'm actually not tired. Who removed the masked? Me. Lauren sent me a video of the mask. I really love the pictures. I love all the pictures she sends me. She's very artistic. She did this one for me. Super sick. I love that one. I like that one a lot. She did. Oh, why did I only download that one? Oh, and this one. It's very peaceful. And here's my Yahoo mail. Oh, I really like this one a lot. This one's really cool. They're so derpy. No, they're awesome. Where do you work, Chappy? No, I'm not gonna tell you. It's on my shirt. I work for CUD. I'm an electrician or electronics technician. But yeah. Message redacted. I love art. Bert's bees. Good old Bert's. Good old Bert and his bees. I feel like my camera's all. Oh yeah, look at all those fingerprints. Extreme close up. What color are my eyes right now? I can't tell. Let's see if I can look into the light. It's really weird looking at my eyes. I don't know if my mom is still here. I can't tell. But if she is, she's going to hear the story. You said we can ask you anything personal. No, so that guy was sleeping on the couch. I came in drunk from the strip, and I pissed all over him. He was such a little bastard. He woke up, and he goes, "Oh, man, I pissed myself." And I was like, "Oh, shit." Later, I found out, I was talking to my friend, and he's like, "You remember Lacey? That guy pissed in my what was it? It was his closet." And I said, "Oh yeah, he pissed in your closet. I pissed on him." And he's like, "Oh, what?" And he just started laughing about it, but it was really bad, and I feel bad about that. But yeah, looks like you're made for the best. For the bed for me. Nope. Oh, green eyes. Yeah. They look blue right now, don't they? I don't know what color that is. Haha, made it to work. Haha, nice. LOL. Golden shower. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, you know what? This guy totally ratted out my friend for dating the same chick he was dating, and he got that guy in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. I think that guy got kicked out of the Air Force. And this kid was going to Korea after dating this chick and having sex with her. Underage. She was like 17 or 16 when they were dating. My eyes are red. Why are your eyes red, David? I'm not a cop. You can tell me. But yeah. I'm not proud of it, but it's kind of funny. I can tell you guys about the time I got buzzed by an F-14 Tomcat. So, go to bed, Chappy. That's what Geofish just said to me, a message. There was an air show at the Air Force Base. This is a really quick story. Allergies. There was an air show at our Air Force Base. I was in Nellis, which is Las Vegas. Like, at the end of our strip, you could see the strip. It was so beautiful. But, allergies. Yeah, allergies. So anyways, there was an air show and really cool airplanes. They always had really cool airplanes in Nellis air shows. And everybody was out front in the yard. And I had to go push my box out to go fix an airplane. And I fixed it real fast, whatever it was I did. And I started pushing my box back. And these boxes are a few hundred pounds. And they're about waist high. And you're pushing it. And just out of nowhere, and this is going to hurt your ears, sorry. I'm just watching. And everybody at my shop is like this. And they're kind of like, I didn't really see it until afterwards. Just out of nowhere, just walking. Like, but that might have sounded loud to you, and I'm sorry if it did. But it was way worse for me. I almost freaking did a front flip over my box. He couldn't have been 100 feet off deck. I got buzzed by an F-14 Tomcat. You know that pilot was laughing his ass off. I grabbed my EPs and I threw them down, and I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. I was throwing my middle finger at him. And all the guys they were in the front yard watching the air show. They were rolling on the floor laughing. Oh, it was so funny. I have allergies for people who won't shut the hell up. Oh. Good night to all of you fellow friends here. Good night. Good night, Geofish. Yeah, I see you drinking 1%. That's because you drink, you're not fat. Because you're not fat, you could be drinking the whole if you wanted to. No, yeah, I've got more Air Force stories I can keep telling, but I'm not gonna. If any of you are young enough to, definitely get into the aircraft maintenance field, because when you get out, even if you do 4 years, oh, I gotta watch that before I go to bed. I just started streaming. Good enough. No, I mean, I have to thank the Air Force for me getting this job that I do. But if any of you are old enough to get into the Air Force, or if you're thinking about the service, definitely do the Air Force. Just be on your best behavior. Does the Air Force have any good-looking women? Yes, the best-looking women. And if you go to the same school I did, I was able to sneak girls in my room. My roommate would come in, and there would always be some girl in bed with me or something. Not always, but, you know, like a broken clock's right 2 times a day, you know, kind of thing. My cousin was in the Air Force, plane mechanic for 20 years. Girl cousin, right on. I'm in. Yeah, they changed age requirements. Horn dog, sorry, buddy. No, it was a really good job. I enjoyed the Air Force. Never had any troubles with the law. Really, I mean, it was superbly awesome. But, you know, my time was up. and I'm thankful. That's dangerous. I'm gonna stop playing with that. Waivers for age, maybe? Maybe. Yusha Thomas on the YouTube if you wanted to enlist. But anyways, guys, I've ate all the gummy bears I'm gonna eat tonight. I've smoked all the one cigarette I'm gonna smoke tonight. I might smoke one more. We were going for 2 hours. It's 10 o'clock now. I've got to go. Honey Lad, how you doing? People keep joining. How many people are in my channel right now? I don't know. 12 people. How you doing, Honey Lad? But yeah, really, I mean, the service was, it sucked. It sucked so bad. Sucks so bad. But the good was so good. It was the best, you know, if that makes any sense. Like I remember in leadership school, I saw a 17 at one point. Ha, honey, right bond time. Chappy, can't resist. No, I remember when we were in, school for being a E5 sergeant, basically sergeant in school, but you ran so much every day that we started running 10 miles and stuff, and when you're running, you just start getting really good. You start feeling better and better. You get high from it, and it was awesome. I will welcome a man in the Air Force. Y'all are crazy. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get off. I gotta get some bed. It's 10 o'clock. I gotta wake up at 6 to be there by 7, and then work till 7. 05:02 in the morning. Yeah. But anyways, guys, if y'all want to email me like Lauren does, Lauren, keep sending me your paintings. They're stupid awesome. So awesome. I love your paintings. I'm going to keep using them as my icons. Like the unicorn fire. Yeah, that's tomorrow's. Too much derp. Hello and good night. Stupid awesome. But anyways, guys, I love you all. You're really the best people ever, and I would like to see y'all. I'd like to see y'all here tomorrow if y'all want to. But I'm gonna go smoke one more, and I'll talk to y'all before I go to bed. But y'all can ask me some more questions if y'all want to. Anyways, let's put some good stuff. If y'all like the music, this is it right here. This one, driving by. Civ was the he was in the band. So ask Civ questions about the band. But I'm gonna go smoke. I will see you guys in the chat. And yeah. Anyways, let's put 1, 2, or 3. Uno, dos, tres. Real quick. Took all my energy to put towards derp. No, I don't care. The derp you say, I love it. Super awesome. It's gonna be tomorrow's or Sundays. 4. Nope. 1, 2, 3. 2. Everybody likes 2. Y'all don't like 3 so much? Is it too creepy? I like the monkey. I want to cuddle him. Anyways, here's 2. I'm gonna put the music up and go smoke it and talk to you guys.
14 days, I know I should have waited, contemplated, speculate my generations all but the same, my ignorance is unappealing. Child slavery. Nothing we pocket for working people to give all their work for someone who never works at all.
just making this email account. That's my email address. Now what's my... Creepy X Happy is my email now. It's one of them. 36742. What? Oh, wait. Yeah, I think I got it that time. Alright, if y'all want to email me at Creepy Chappy, so it's Creepy Chappy at yahoo.com or xhappy at yahoo.com. Those are two of my email addresses. But, yeah, if y'all want to email me just to say what's up, or you want to send me awesome art like Lauren does, I would really appreciate that. But Lauren's currently my favorite, she's my favorite now for making that. She's my favorite artist. Alright, so I'm gonna go to bed now, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful night. I will see you all tomorrow. And once again, if you have questions, you know, email me or just wait until tomorrow and ask. Anyways, guys, you know I love you all, but I've got to go to bed. I've got to wake up in the morning. Y'all have a good one. And peace.